By now, you guys have seen it, but for those of you that haven't seen it, Donald Trump had an absolute meltdown and walked out on his interview with Kristen Welker. Here it is.
You know that I won an election in a landslide.
No, you didn't.
And I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
you know why I got
never
that? Because you have no credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about, I want to talk about Todd
You
Blanche.
have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about...
elections
You
in this
went to
country,
court.
we're like a third world country.
But, sir,
your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC, and CBS, and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits, because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please, I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the rain with you.
I know. I
I've sat in the
traveled
rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour,
Wisconsin.
on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press, because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
We
great
traveled
with a
all,
dishonest
listen,
press.
we
Come on,
traveled
let's go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
And then, despite the fact that that was an hour into that interview, and Kristen Welker never brought up the 2020 election, Donald Trump presented that unprompted. You have people like this on the right saying NBC News ambushes President Trump during interview, so the president walks out. Watch the video on my website. How did they ambush him? They didn't even bring up the subject that pissed him off. He did. He said, I won an election in a landslide. No, you didn't. She didn't push back on it. He then went on this tirade about how all of the media is crooked and it's rigged against him, and all of our elections are bad. They can't be trusted. Should we go back and investigate the 2024 presidential election, Donnie? I mean, since all of our elections are crooked, then surely the one that put you in office was crooked as well. Yes? No, of course not, because any election that a Republican wins is just fine. Any election that a Republican loses, it must be rigged. And then he storms off like the infant that he is. That's who he is. Throw out lies, propaganda, and gaslighting. And when people don't believe the bullshit that you put out there, you get angry, you get enraged, your face turns red, and you storm out. And have the balls to go, thank you, darling. Darling? Fuck you, you pedophilic piece of shit. If your president isn't man enough to handle a back and forth with Kristen Welker over a subject he brought up, she didn't, without storming out, then he is not man enough to deal with world leaders. So it's no wonder Bibi Netanyahu was able to bully him into a war with Iran.